Capricorn, it is time for your October reading. We're going to start off with a message card to see what it is you need to know. And you can let go now. Surrender to what is. Acceptance. Letting go. Water and non-resistance. It is time to go with the flow. Things are what they are. You cannot change it. You cannot influence it. Especially if it has to do with somebody else. All you can do is accept and then focus on what you need to do for you. So let's see what messages or what the tarot has to say. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginnings. 10 of Wands and closure. The 8 of Swords, the World, and the 4 of Wands. Yeah, you need to accept the fact that somebody else is going to be running things here. You are not going to be the lead in this situation. You need to take a supportive role. You can offer advice, but you cannot get upset if they don't take it. You cannot, okay, you could get upset, but you should not. All you should do is be encouraging. Let's put it that way. You can't force the way that you would prefer that things be done or the order of things, how things should be done. You have to just sit back and take that supportive role and let things roll out as they will. There's lessons in here for you and lessons in here for the other person or people involved. And it is important that you take a step back here. Okay, now let's see what your cards have. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, this is about planting the seeds for the future. You have a long-term view. You plan things out well in advance. Taking this step back is an act of, or it's like planting a seed for the future, for how things will be going forward, because these lessons have to be learned. And there is great growth and potential in this. In taking that step back, in focusing your attention on other things. Maybe some things that you have been neglecting up until now. Things that you need to groom, that you need to take care of. What is it? Not groom. Well, maybe groom. But like weed. I'm picturing like a garden. You need to tend to your own garden here. You have been neglecting it for a while. It is time to tend to you. Take a fresh look. You're going to have some sort of inspiration because it's going to give you the time to say, okay, well, fine. I haven't looked at this in a while. Let's take a look at it. And you're going to say, okay, we need to make some changes here. Or I did not know that that was available. Maybe you had not been balancing your budget in a while and you find out, oh, well, I have quite a bit more in savings than I anticipated. What do I want to do with that? Do I want to put it into some sort of investment fund and let it grow for the future? Do I want to invest that in some education to improve my skills for my work so that I can grow in that area? Do I want to save it or put it toward a house or maybe a new apartment or to a move somewhere? And then from that point, again, more growth can occur. Opportunities are coming up here. You have options and you're discovering these new options that you have that you did not anticipate because you were so involved maybe up till this point in helping other people manage their lives and plan out their lives that you have lost focus on yours. It's time to turn your focus to you. And let go of all the burdens you've taken on. Why are you carrying so much? You may not even notice how much effort this is taking you, how much energy it's taking away from you. Until you put down some of these burdens, you will not notice because you've gotten into the habit. This is what you know. This is what you are used to at this point. This is your current baseline. It's a certain low level feeling of exhaustion, of tiredness, of never stopping. It's time to put some things down, to slow down, give your body time to relax and recover. And you will recognize once you release some of these burdens, hand over some of the responsibilities, that you'll start feeling better, that you will start feeling, you will have more energy for the things that you want to focus on. You'll be more relaxed. There'll be a lot less stress involved. And it feels like you're finally reaching this point, but I think you have to be sort of forced in a way to surrender the control in order to be able to recognize this, that you have taken on too much. And it's time to let go of things so that you can focus on your future more and your body and what it is that you need. Now with these changes and all of this situation of letting go, there's still going to be some fears and doubts that pop up because this is a change. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if they forget about this? What if they forget about that? Etc., etc., etc. Recognize that those are self-imposed fears. Fears that it's kind of like you're trying to force yourself to stay in that same energy, and it's time for you to move on from that and surrender. This is self-imposed. These are self-imposed restrictions. It's a mind trap. You're setting yourself up in a mind trap. You need to recognize that that is a self-imposed thing and that you can step out of that at any time. There's nothing in front of them in this picture. They can just walk right out. And the fact that they can just walk still, they are not stuck. The reality is that they are not stuck. They may think they are, but they are not. And you are not stuck. And then we have the World card. Feels like this has been something that you've really been working toward learning as a life lesson in general. Because the World card is indicating completion. The ending of a cycle. The shift, so this could be similar to retirement or getting your first job or going back to school or buying your first house. So you're moving from an apartment to a house. You're moving from college to your first job. You're moving from high school to a job or high school to college. It's a significant shift in your life in one area. So it could be career, it could be home, it could be education, it could be any number of areas, but it will be marked. You will notice the significant shift in your own energy here, where now you are done holding on to other things and you freed up your time and your energy, and now you're turning your focus elsewhere and you're feeling a sense of freedom to be able to do that. The luxury to be able to focus on something that you have had in the back of your mind for years. It now is the time. You can do this. And here at the end of the month, and I noticed this right at the beginning, but I didn't say anything, you need to surrender this control and let them plan it, and it will work out. It will be a success. This is an indication of a community coming together to celebrate a major milestone. This could be a wedding. This could be an engagement. This could be some deal between a community and the government to bringing those two peaks together and having a huge celebration. It could even be something similar to here in the States, we have like the state fair. Here in Minnesota, there's a state fair. Bringing the community, people from all over to the state together in one place. Beautiful celebratory event, celebrating the culture of the state. Bringing two communities, two sides of a family, two different families together in a union in some way. But celebrating together happiness, joy, success. It did not fall apart. It all worked out exactly the way that it needed to. And you have the freedom to simply enjoy the event. Participating through attending and sharing your pride in how well this turned out. And sharing that with others too while you're there. You're not going to hide that. You're going to be very proud. Even though you're struggling with not being there to hold the hand and to watch things and make sure everything is going as it should, things will turn out. And you will also feel more of a sense of freedom too, and ease. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you for the month of October. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe and share my video to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.